Hey guys, welcome back to The Difference. Meta CEO Zuckerberg just exposed Biden's staff's shocking demands. This is absolutely insane, guys. Their content censorship is finally being revealed. Y'all check it out.
Priority.
That's something Donald Trump talked about on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yes, he did.
And then recently, Mark Zuckerberg from Meta was on the Joe Rogan Experience. He was talking about the kind of pressure that that Facebook got from the Biden administration to censor during COVID. Watch.
During the Biden administration, when they were trying to roll out the vaccine program, while they're trying to push that program, they also tried to censor anyone who was basically arguing against it. And they pushed us super hard to take down things that were honestly were true, right? I mean, they basically pushed us and said, you know, anything that says that vaccines might have side effects, you basically need to take down. And I was just like, well, we're not going to do that. Like, we're clearly not going to do that. I mean, that is kind of inarguably true.
But he did.
Right.
And he's a weasel. just like everybody covering their you-know-whats in the fire situation. This guy was weak. And you know what's interesting when I was reading all the stuff about it? Do you remember when people were talking about him being presidential timber, like he could run for president? Remember this? Oh yeah, there was a lot of talk about that. Like, this guy, he's so brilliant. He's weak. And it's only now that all the tide has turned that he feels safe to say what he cooperated with the government to do, which was to censor you and stifle your first American right.
And he's crying like a little baby on a podcast because he got cursed at by somebody in the administration.
Oh, my staff got yelled at, and you didn't stand up for them.
No, I think you're 100% right. He's weak, and he's now bending to the new direction of the wind, which, by the way, also includes Meta, Facebook's parent company, doing away with a lot of DEI stuff. You know, they've taken tampons out of the men's restroom at Meta, and they're doing away with
what
DEI.
Will we do?
They're doing away with some DEI. This is a memo leaked from Meta. On hiring, we will continue to source candidates from different backgrounds, but we will stop using the diverse slate approach. The practice has always been subject to public debate and is currently being challenged. So they're doing away with DEI initiatives.
It's also not just for employees. Like, you think DEI, they're DEI to hire someone, but they were also favoring contractors who were of diverse. So it's much bigger than you think. And they're saying, we're going to start sourcing from any American who has the best price and the best deal, as opposed to any company that, is run by a Hispanic or Black person.
And it does breed incredible suspicion, because then, go back to the fires, you look at these people and, take the fire chief, for example, the first woman person that's
LGBTQ.
I don't know. Anyway, whatever. And so but the point is that maybe she's the greatest fire chief on earth, but now that the city is burning to the ground, everybody's going, well, obviously this was probably a DEI hire, and it just breeds this suspicion.
Yeah.
It makes you if you're Ben Carson and you're a brilliant surgeon, but because you're Black, you get accused of, people assume that you got there not by earning it.
Because of affirmative action.
Yeah, and it's a pernicious. Right. Even in the best cases, it's pernicious.
Okay, guys, there you go. There's the latest update. Got a question for you, though. Do you believe, because I want to know your opinions, guys, and it's okay if you disagree with me, but do you believe that the government should have the power to pressure social media platforms to remove content? Now, I know that that's a kind of broad question, but really I just give you 4 options here, okay? Put it down in the comments down below, because I want to know y'all's opinions. Number 1, yes, to prevent misinformation, the government should have the power to do this. Number 2, no, because it violates free speech. Number 3, maybe only in extreme cases, for example, threats or illegal content, anything like that, okay? Or number 4, maybe you're unsure and you need more information. But now, guys, here's my opinion, okay? And I think I'm right, okay? This is clearly an example of government overreach. The Biden administration allegedly pressured Facebook to censor content, right? And that raises the hugest concern to me about an abuse of power. The fact that Biden's staff is screaming at Meta just shows that they're unprofessional. The fact that they're asking them to remove content shows that they are liberal, socialistic, crazy ideology. Free speech, and you have to understand this, guys, and you have to get this because this is so huge. Understand my words right here. Free speech in America is at risk. And it's finally all coming out how close we were to a precipice. This interference undermines the fundamental principles of free speech and a democratic society. Guys, we should be seeing red flags everywhere over this kind of story. Come on, this harkens back to every single dictatorship. And they were pointing the finger at Donald Trump saying he was the dictator. No, hold on. If you're calling up companies and telling them, don't let American people say X, that is dictatorship. And it also shows this collusion. And I agree, Zuckerberg is weak, right? That's what I liked about Tim Cook. When the government came against Tim Cook and said, hey, we want you to open up this iPhone. Tim Cook said, no, we're not going to create a backdoor to our iPhone software because that is what our clients, that's what our customers, that's what the American people depend on us for is security. We're not doing that for you. Zuckerberg was like, yeah, whatever you want, Biden. Okay. And Zuckerberg's claims here suggest this troubling partnership between big tech and the government to control public discourse. And guys, we've got to stand up and say this, we've had enough. Thankfully, Zuckerberg and Meta are starting to wake up and get rid of some of this stuff. But as soon as it crops up again, because it's going to, don't get me wrong, it will come back. We have to be ready. Guys, I do appreciate everyone for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like because it really helps out the algorithm. And subscribe for more content like this. And I really want to end on this note, guys, and that is the slippery slope that this precedent allows. Because this can lead, you have to understand how dangerous this is. When you start telling people that they can't post on Facebook saying that there are side effects with a vaccine, this is a slippery slope that leads to broader censorship. Every single time throughout history, guys, it starts with something small and it builds up. Suppression of dissenting opinions is not okay. We have to be able to disagree. Guys, maybe you're watching this video and you disagree with me right now, and I want to tell you I absolutely love it. Subscribe to the channel, all right? Leave your comment down below. It's okay. We can disagree. That's fine, all right? I represent a conservative Christian, but I'm also going to have my own opinions, and sometimes those opinions are going to differ with people on my own side, and that's okay. It's fine. We have to be able to disagree for a society to be healthy. Okay, guys. That's all for today's video. Remember, leave a like, subscribe, guys. Be sure you hit that bell, turn on notifications as I'm posting a video every day. You don't want to miss out on it. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow with another video. Take it easy. Peace.